Hi, folks. I'm Father Joe Grimaldi. You can call me Joe, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast. But now, here's our host and friend, Ken Calvert.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ken Calvert alongside Father Joe Grimaldi. Well, actually, he is across from me. Either way, we would like to welcome you, yes, you listening, to the Father Joe Grimaldi podcast. Friends, I have 2 words for you. Star Lincoln. Okay, make those 4 words. Visit Star Lincoln today. Either in our beautiful showroom or online, the incredible lineup of new 2022 Lincolns are back in stock, and they are ready to move. Shop online with Star Express. Swift, simple, safe. Browse for your new Lincoln from home, customize and order from home, and receive $1,000 in payment assistance. Have I told you Star will buy your car, even if you didn't buy it from us? The previously owned market is so red hot right now, we are happy to have you stop in and visit with one of our executive sales associates. So remember, you have 2 ways, starlincoln.com, or if you're in southeast Lower Michigan, you can visit us at 12 Mile Road just east of Telegraph in Southfield, Michigan. Star Lincoln, home of the Father Joe Star treatment. All right, he's
My sense of power.
Yes. He's large, he's in charge. His hair's from the 80s.
At least he thinks that way.
And he's loved by the ladies. He's Father Joe Grimaldi.
He loves doing that. But anyway.
Now, question for you. I'm always thinking about Father Joe. Somehow, some way, I managed to get you into my life. The Beatles sang about that. Gotta get you into my life. Long story short, do you get vacation, 2 weeks, 4 weeks as a priest?
Yes, we do, but I don't
remember
taking it as such. I mean, I think my life is so varied that it's my whole life is a vacation in a way, and it isn't, as you well know, but it's okay. I don't know.
No, it's
I'm
not.
planning something. Maybe I should go home and see my family, and I haven't seen them in years.
No, I was talking about a vacation.
That's it. Oh, I won't say that publicly.
Get away from your
family.
family.
You very wise man. That's right. You don't want to do that. No, you know what? I don't think I've ever done that before. A real vacation, like
where you don't wear clericals, where you can put on just
and you go to
a
a
loud
place that's
Hawaiian
different.
shirt.
Yeah.
You know what? I always enjoyed whenever my wife and I would go on vacation. We would meet people, and Ann used to go crazy when I would do this. But people would say, "What do you do for a living, Ken?" And I'd say, "I'm in the vending machine business." But I would change them up all the time.
Yeah, I can do that.
Well,
too.
yeah. I mean, see, I thought I was funny. Ann, on the other hand, would just roll her eyes and say, "No, that's not what he does." And see, she wouldn't go with the bit. No, had she gone with the bit,
I think that would be fun.
What's your number 1 item, Ken? Coffee. What do you think? Coffee. Oh, man, I can't keep it in stock.
No.
What's your number 1 snack? Oh, are you kidding me? The Doritos. Oh, my. Guys will do anything for those Doritos.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. If you can go along with it, but I had a feeling you had never taken like a 2-week vacation.
Not a real vacation. But here's the thing. I've often thought, wouldn't it be great to be able to go away with people?
Yeah.
And yet, see, my ideal would be to go away with a group, and everybody, once we get to wherever we're going, everybody do his or her own thing.
Okay.
But then we would get together at night and have dinner together and discuss what we did, so that it would be kind of an interesting situation. Mm-hmm. If you go on what I call a forced vacation, where everybody has to do the same thing every minute of the day, from the moment you get up in the morning till the moment you go to bed, I don't know if that would be a great thing. If somebody likes to go up to the mountain, another one likes to go to the sea, and somebody likes to go to the museum, and then at night it would give us topics for discussion that ordinarily we would not have.
Yeah.
Because it would get boring if we all did the same thing every minute of the day. Mm-hmm. And yet I don't like traveling alone. That's not my point. See?
No, I'm with you on that. Well, how about this? You got 2 weeks and you've got arguably one of the greatest states in America to have a summer vacation.
Yes,
and you had no disrespect to the sunrise side of the state. You go to the sunset side of the state. You go to the west side of Michigan.
Right.
This is where the voice comes in and goes, Pure Michigan. Find out more.
Ah, yes.
Tim Allen's voice in there. Visit Michigan.org. You go to the west side. You go with some friends that you really...
Yeah, I've never done that before, but go ahead.
Friends that you really, really like. You're up there for 10 days. Now, picture this. You've got a main house, a big house. That's where the guy who's got all the money lives.
Right.
And around that main house, he's got 3 or 4 cabins. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths to each one of those little cabins. That's a little cabin? To some, that's a little cabin. So everybody gets together every morning, but everybody also goes back to their own place at night when they want to go back. They may just want to go back and watch a movie. Maybe they just want to go back and go to bed because they were out living it up all day, doing the sand dunes.
Right.
We'll help you get to the top, but we will not help you get down. Okay, so, or you go for a boat ride, or you go charter fishing, something like that. Then at night, you got the big pit with all the nice chairs around that, and you have the s'mores, marshmallows, a little chocolate, a couple of crackers in there, maybe a couple of glasses of vino, whatever the case may be, and you share your ideas and what you did that day. And you ponder life's imponderables with Father Joe Grimaldi. How do you like it?
So far, sounds great.
Now we just got to find the place.
That's right.
And the
people.
And the person with the place on the lake with the separate little cabins.
No, but you see, here's another thing, too. As a celibate, it's very difficult to go with groups, and yet it wouldn't be difficult if you're one of the group, but you do your own thing during the day, and at night you can discuss what you've done. And so that you could enjoy a glass of wine together and, still talk different things. It's just that I've never had the...
Well, why couldn't you...
organize a group?
How about Ann and me, you, Brian, Jack, Randy, and Debbie?
Yeah.
We take that float boat thing out. Pontoon boats, I think.
Oh, sure. I like that.
You see, I don't have a lot of money, folks, so I don't know what they're called. I'd like to take a ride on your pontoon boat. I'd love to be on that boat. So how about you do that little day trip, a half trip, not a whole day?
Yeah, okay. Right.
So that leads me to this. When you're ordained a priest and you've got your parish, do some priests write in their book, I'm taking this week off in July, and I'm going to take this week off in November? Yeah, that's a pretty good, not around Thanksgiving, obviously. Well, let's say I'll take a trip in October for the colors and drive around a little bit with some friends, and I'll do July in the summer. Does the Archdiocese say you've got it?
Oh, no, the Archdiocese, Kuleana, as they say in Hawaii, that's not their thing.
Okay.
No, because you're allowed a month. It doesn't matter when you take it. You can take
Oh, really?
a whole month at one time. You could take it 2 weeks here and 2 weeks there. But the problem is, when you're in a parish, you're so involved in certain things that it's hard to get away. And then before you know it, you can't get away because Christmas is around the corner or one of these things happens. Now, you almost have to be very adamant, as you just said. Write it in the calendar, no matter what.
Yep.
Sunshine or snow, we're going to go and just go. So it can happen. We're not deprived. The priests are not deprived in any way. I mean, they're allowed to do what they want to do for 1 month. It's just that so many other things come into play that it's the individual's call as to what he will do. So the individual priest, okay? Some are pretty good about it. They say, this is it, and I'm going. And others, yeah, they write it down in the book, but they don't necessarily follow through. For example, one of the things that we're urged to do as priests is take 1 day off because the weekends can get crowded with different things and so on. But, you put down your day off, which is, for some people, is Thursday, and so you get up in the morning and you just get ready and what are you going to do? Well, then you do your personal chores, whether it be going to the post office or doing this or that, the other thing.
Yeah.
Now, there was a time, if I had a lot of time in my hands, I would drive the car to Portland Lake, which you know where it is, it's close to you, and park there. And then I would walk around the lake. Then I'd go into the city of Birmingham to see what had been developed. But it's a 2 or 3 hour walk.
Yeah.
It's going all the way around. But at least you get to see what's going on. You get some exercise. But it's a nice way to spend the day. Can it be done? Of course it can be done. But the thing is, I don't know. Just when you think you should go, you don't go. And I think it's human nature. Huh? You have to be strong. It can't just be written in the book. You got to do what's written in the book.
There's a practice out there. It's called being a barber. You know what they do?
What?
They don't work on Mondays. You know why? Because they work on Saturdays. Why? Because that's probably their busiest days. Same thing with hairstylists. Anybody in the hair grooming business.
Oh, yeah, they have to be there
So
Saturday.
they take Sunday and Monday. That's their weekend.
Yeah.
All right, so and get out of the shop is locked. All right, that's how they do it. They lock the door. That's what you ought to do. You can't lock the door on the parish, naturally. But you have somebody else that could come in. It's all you right now. You don't have an assistant.
No, I don't.
And you don't plan on having an assistant?
No, but the secretary is there, and she could certainly handle whatever happens.
For one day?
For one day, easily. But you know what I think happens, though?
Well, what about for 2 weeks?
Well, 2 weeks I have to get
a
priest to come in and say Mass in the morning.
Yeah,
That's not hard to do.
Okay. It's
but,
not?
Oh,
Okay.
no, not at all.
All right.
But I don't know. I
We're
really
doing
think
this,
it's
Joe.
the
We're doing it
individual.
road trip, road trip, road trip,
I know,
road
I
trip,
know.
road
But
trip.
it's just kind of, then all of a sudden somebody dies and it's a good friend.
I
you have
knew
to
you were going
do
to
it.
say that, and I wasn't.
then what
I
are you
wasn't
gonna do?
going to bring that part of it. Even
Well,
though-
let's not, because it'll elongate this podcast.
No,
but,
this podcast is actually pretty short so far. So, if you want to rush into a prayer, fine with me.
No,
I'm just kidding. I just think it's funny how I've never seen you avoid something like COVID all of a sudden.
Well, because I think I should do it and I don't.
I know. Well, that's why you got me.
And I don't really have a good reason for not doing it. Okay, because I'm pretty good about writing it in the calendar, but Thursdays are my day off. But I don't always take them as days off.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I forget the guy's name, John something. He used to do the commercial for, it was a financial company, a financial group, and they make their money the old-fashioned way. They earn it. And he's long since passed away.
Yeah.
But, here's what I have to say about they've earned it. After all of these years, a 2-week vacation, you've earned it.
I've earned it.
You've earned it, and you got to do it, Joe.
It's got to be
because
realistic.
I think you got to take that one element that I wasn't going to bring to the podcast out of it, and you just have to put the blinders on and face facts that life will go on for a week. We could start with a week, and then we can maybe build up to 10 days. Then maybe we'll do 2 weeks, and you'll really like it, and you'll come back really refreshed, full of a whole bunch of whole new ideas and different things that you did that you can share with.
I haven't done it because it's my fault.
But I'm making progress with this patient.
It is. It's my fault.
I'm making progress with the patient,
I
ladies
can
and
write
gentlemen.
it down, but it doesn't.
Well,
I don't put it into
down
practice.
right now. Let me hold on here. Let me get my pencil up.
It sounds good.
All right. I'm not off mic. I'm writing it down in his calendar. Father Joe, vacation. Must go. Doctor's orders, RX. Here. Take this to the nice woman. You're next in line. Take this to the nice woman, and she'll redeem the ticket. All right. Well, can we work on that? Not that I've noticed anything. I was just wondering if you take vacations. Although I suspect it wasn't too hard in Hawaii on occasion to feel like you were on vacation.
Well, I enjoy things. I mean, I'm not a swimmer, even though I could have all the opportunity in the world to swim. I
can't find a place in Hawaii. I can't help you.
No, and I'm not somebody that enjoys boarding on the waters.
That would be called surfing, Joe.
Surfing.
There's a song called Surfer Joe. Oh, look at him go. Oh, surfer. That's Surfer Joe.
And then I don't like just lying down in the sand. So I just would walk a lot, though I did do a lot of walking.
I know, yeah. And
but anyway.
You tan up easily and all that. Sometimes I want to just come over there and shake you. Well, I'll tell you what. Just say a prayer about celebrating life as we know it.
Heavenly Father, we have a lot to thank you for, and we ask that you always be with us no matter what, our ups and downs, but give us the strength to meet whatever challenges we have. And we ask you this in the name of Jesus the Lord. Amen. And God bless you all.
Road trip, road trip, road trip, road trip, road trip, road trip.
This is Father Joe Grimaldi, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the Father Joe Podcast.
If you'd like, you can email us. It's frjoepodcast@gmail.com. That's frjoepodcast@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook. Simply search Father Joe Grimaldi. And thanks for listening, everyone.